Hello, beautiful soul. These days are interesting, aren't they? So much information, and sometimes it's very much overload. When to tune in, when to tune out, and how long to tune out. One of the things that's helped keeping me sane and mostly grounded, and you know what? Saturday was one of those days where I was so completely overwhelmed with energy and that I pretty much cried a few buckets full of tears just to help me release and honor my feelings, honor my emotions, and not pretending that everything is hunky-dory and peachy keen and all of those things. In a lot of ways, they are doing very well and calm, and in other ways, not so much. Among the things and the tools that I am using are those that I have been teaching and learning and practicing, because every day that you get to do something, I think of it as learning, because you get into the thing, the technique or the tool more deeply, more openly, and more completely. So one of the ways, in addition to journaling and meditating, walking, crying sometimes, taking a step back, is working with crystals. And one of my real go-tos is Nicholas. This is Nicholas, my Lemurian seed crystal. So, following guidance, as I usually do, about 98% of the time, because I still do have some pushback and resistance at times, I've just literally finished connecting with my colleagues, taken a little bit of time to have a little bit of a break, and then I sat down with Nicholas and wrote out, in a journal fashion, what it is I do, and then asked if he had any message or anything he wanted to share with me. And so that's what I'm going to do now, is to share that with you. Lemurian seed crystals, I'm being nudged to share with you, is more than just connecting with your ancient texts, the Book of Records or the Hall of Records, the Book of Life, and your Akashic Records, because we're living in this time and in this moment during extraordinary circumstances and experiencing something as a worldwide community that we may not have ever experienced. Localized major events, yes, and yet this is worldwide. And so how can an ancient text help you in the now? And that's what I want to share with you. That's what we want to share with you right now. Being able to connect with my inner self is a necessary thing. Connecting is one of the ways I'm able to bypass conscious mind chatter. Quieting my thoughts simply by holding or having my Lemurian seed crystal, Nicholas, helps smooth out the nervous energies I sometimes feel. It's like a silence please bubble or cone of silence is in place around me. My Lemurian seed crystal, Nicholas, is more than tapping into the ancient texts and my personal Akashic records. It is about connecting with who I am on a higher spiritual vibration, helping me rise above the chatter of confusion and that of illusion, fear, and conscious mind chaos. Beautiful crystal ally, what message do you have, or what is it you want want to share with me now. It is thus: be calm in as many moments as possible. There is much flux and seeming mayhem at this time. This too shall pass. This too shall come to a natural conclusion. It is most essential to remain on your chosen and given pathway of light and that of wayshower. Our connection is strong. Reach for me for clarification in the now, as all you are. From the days of the beginning come forth, providing the foundation for moving forward now and all the days before you. You will know within your heart space that which is from within and through me, and that which is not. The words, the actions, the energies to share with first yourself and that of others will continue to arise from both heart and soul. Thank you, Nicholas. I'm sharing this with you again through guidance, and the other reason is our crystals, our allies, our friends, our guides, our tools are here to help us even more, and not just in the now during this big experience. And yes, I am avoiding the words by choice so as to refrain from adding to that particular activated energy. That's why I'm tripping over my words a little bit. It's easy to say this and to say that and to add to it, because that's where the energies are for this entire planet. So be aware, acknowledge, and choose differently. Be cautious and choose differently. If you'd like to discuss Lemurian seed crystal or any other crystal and you prefer to do it with me privately, message me.